everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina and today I want to talk to you about how I do it all, or how I appear to do it all. So these are my top tips on how to get things done and really live a very productive lifestyle. So when I say that I do it all, what exactly does that mean? Really, I don't do it all, so I don't know exactly what that means, but I do work full-time. I have a toddler. I cook pretty much every meal from scratch. I have a huge garden. I take care of 50 to 100 animals every day. I have my YouTube channel, and I'm always trying to find ways to save money, so I do a lot of thrifting and DIY, and just like frugal living and that sort of thing. And so all of those things take time. Yeah, sometimes I am exhausted at the end of the day. Sometimes I literally fall into bed and I don't think I could do one more thing. But you know what? It's a good lifestyle, and I do have to make some other sacrifices. And so these are the sacrifices, or just the ways that I do it all, supposedly. So one of the things that I do is I prioritize. I definitely know that there's things that I want to do and there's things that I have to do, and I try and make sure that the things that are done first are the things that have to be done. And then the things that I would, like to do are lower down on my list. For example, my animals have to be fed. My toddler has to be fed. My groceries need to be purchased, laundry needs to be done. So I try to make those things priority. Things that would not be priority would be scrolling through Instagram, or organizing the cupboards, or maybe putting on a really cute outfit and makeup every day. Those are things that, I like, but they're lower down on my priority list, so if they don't get done every day, that doesn't matter. One of the huge things that, I don't know if you want to hear or not, but I don't watch TV. I'm not going to say that I never watch social media. I do watch YouTube, maybe a bit more than I should, but we do not have cable or Netflix or anything like that, so we don't watch TV. We do own a bunch of DVDs. Can't remember the last time I've sat down and watched a movie. I just don't sit down and watch screens, other than scrolling through my phone a little more than I should. But yeah, I don't come home from work and sit down and watch TV for 3 hours. If I did that, I definitely would not be able to accomplish the things that I do. Another thing that I do is I still get things done even when I don't feel like it. So there's days I come home from work, I'm tired, the last thing I feel like doing is getting things done. And so what I do when I do not feel like getting things done at all is I tell myself, okay, just take 15 minutes and see what you can accomplish in those 15 minutes. And I will physically set a timer, and then I will do the things that are of, utmost importance. So I might start off by maybe making some supper and doing some dishes, throwing a load of laundry on, that kind of thing. And I see what I can accomplish in those 15 minutes. Now, I might not be able to finish what I was doing in 15 minutes, but usually by the time I've gotten through the 15 minutes, I'm motivated enough to keep going. And if I'm really feeling like after 15 minutes I just can't do it, then I will take a break. Put my feet up, scroll through my phone, whatever, and then I will go back to doing it again, maybe in another half hour or an hour, and do another 15 minutes just to try and get done what I have to have done that day. Another tip that I have is to get enough sleep. Now, I have a toddler, so, it's not always possible. There is times where I do not get enough sleep. But when it's within my control, I try to get enough sleep. So rather than trying to get stuff done late at night, I go to bed at a decent time. Not every night, but I try to. And I feel so much more productive when I've had enough sleep. Another thing I do is I don't cook a meal from scratch every night. I do some freezer meals, not major ones, but I would do things like have spaghetti sauce in the freezer, so that would be a quick, easy meal. But what I do like to do is whatever I cook, I make enough that I can for sure have that leftovers at least one more time, twice if I'm lucky, and maybe take it as a lunch for work. And that way I'm not cooking every night, and that really saves on time. One other thing that allows me to get more done in a day is the fact that I live in a small trailer. If I had a huge house that I had to clean and decorate and maintain, I don't think I'd be able to do as much as I do. So I feel that having a smaller place and less clutter and all of that really leads to having more free time on your hands. Now, don't get me wrong, I spend a lot of time cleaning, picking up after my little one, scrubbing the floor where he's thrown his food down, all that kind of stuff. But I only have a kitchen, living room, bedroom, and bathroom to clean, and that's it. Lots of people have 4 or 5 times the amount of square footage, and, you know, sometimes that's nice. I'm not saying I wouldn't like that, but it definitely saves me time not having a big place to clean. My last tip would be have lower standards. Maybe that's not what you usually hear from a video like this. But honestly, if I tried to have my house spotless at all times and have everything completely clean, organized, and looking amazing all the time, I would never have any time for anything else. So yes, sometimes my floors haven't been swept that day. Sometimes the laundry piles up. Sometimes there's toys all over the living room. Sometimes there's a pile of clean laundry that hasn't been put away. But sometimes that's not my priority. I'm not saying those things don't get done, but sometimes I have to do other things first before I can get to those things, and I've learned to be okay with that. Thanks guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you are new, I would love it if you would subscribe. It is totally free. You just have to hit that red subscribe button, and that way you won't miss any of my videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!